Americans are carrying over $1 trillion in credit card debt in 2026, and the average interest rate is over 20%. If you're stuck in the minimum payment trap, you're paying mostly interest and barely touching the principal. In the next 11 minutes, I'm breaking down the 2 proven strategies to kill credit card debt: debt snowball and debt avalanche, which one actually works, and the exact steps to execute starting today. Let's go. Welcome to Daily Money Mindset. If you're tired of throwing money at credit cards and seeing the balance barely move, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe. We drop strategies every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's start with the brutal truth. The minimum payment is designed to keep you in debt forever. Credit card companies make money on interest. The longer you stay in debt, the more they profit. Example: $10,000 balance at 22% APR. Minimum payment is usually 2 to 3% of balance. Let's say $250 monthly. Pay only the minimum? It takes 4 years and 9 months to pay off. Total interest paid, $4,800. You paid $14,800 to clear $10,000 in debt, almost 50% more. If you paid $500 monthly instead of $250, paid off in 24 months. Total interest, $2,300. You saved $2,500 and cut payoff time in half. The minimum payment trap is real. Break it or stay broke. Now, the 2 main strategies: debt snowball and debt avalanche. Both work. The question is, which one works for you? Debt snowball. Pay off smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. List all debts smallest to largest. Make minimum payments on everything except the smallest. Throw every extra dollar at the smallest debt until it's gone. Once it's paid off, take that payment and add it to the next smallest debt. The payment grows like a snowball rolling downhill. Example: you have 3 cards. Card A, $800, 18%. Card B, $2,500, 24%. Card C, $6,000, 20%. Debt snowball says ignore interest rates. Pay off card A first because it's the smallest. You make minimums on B and C. Put an extra $200 monthly toward A. A is gone in 4 months. Now take that payment and add it to card B. Snowball builds momentum. Pros: psychological wins. Paying off a card completely feels amazing. You see progress fast. Motivation keeps you going. Cons: you might pay slightly more in total interest because you're not targeting high-interest debt first. Debt avalanche. Pay off highest interest rate first regardless of balance. List all debts by interest rate, highest to lowest. Make minimum payments on everything except the highest rate. Throw every extra dollar at the highest rate until it's gone. Mathematically optimal. You pay the least total interest. Same example. Card B has 24%, highest rate. You attack that first even though it's not the smallest. Extra $200 monthly goes to B. B is paid off in 14 months. Then you move to card C at 20%, then card A at 18%. Pros: saves the most money. Lowest total interest paid. Fastest path to debt-free if you're purely rational. Cons: takes longer to see a debt fully eliminated. If card B is $2,500 and card A is $800, Snowball gives you a win in 4 months. Avalanche makes you wait 14. Some people lose motivation. Which one should you use? Honest answer: Snowball works better for most people. Why? Debt payoff is 80% behavior, 20% math. If Avalanche saves you $300 in interest, but you quit halfway because you're not seeing progress, you lost. Snowball might cost you an extra $200 to $300 in interest, but if it keeps you motivated to finish, you win. That said, if you're highly disciplined and motivated by math, Avalanche is the best. You'll save money and you won't need the psychological wins. My recommendation: start with Snowball. Get 1 card paid off fast. Feel the win. If that momentum carries you through, keep going. If partway through you realize you want to optimize for interest savings, switch to Avalanche. You're not locked in. Real-life hybrid approach. Pay off the smallest debt first for a quick win. Then switch to Avalanche and tackle highest interest rates. Best of both worlds. Now let's talk execution. Step 1. List every debt. Card name, balance, interest rate, minimum payment. Write it down or use a spreadsheet. You can't attack what you don't see clearly. Step 2. Choose your strategy. Snowball or Avalanche. Commit to one. Step 3. Find extra money to throw at debt. This is where people get stuck. I don't have extra money. Yes, you do. Cut one subscription, $30. Meal prep instead of eating out twice a week, $80. Sell stuff you don't use, $100. Pick up one freelance gig, $200. You just found $410 extra monthly. That $410 pays off an $800 card in 2 months. Step 4. Automate payments. Set up autopay for minimums on every card so you never miss a payment. Then manually send the extra payment to your target card every payday. Automation removes the chance you'll forget or spend the money elsewhere. Step 5. Stop using the cards. This is non-negotiable. You cannot pay off debt while adding new debt. Cut up the cards if you have to. Freeze them in a block of ice, whatever it takes. If you pay off $500 this month but charge $400 in new purchases, you only made $100 progress. You'll be in debt forever. Step 6. Track progress weekly. Every Sunday, check balances. Write down how much you paid off that week. Seeing the number drop keeps you motivated. Celebrate small wins. Paid off a card? Do something free but meaningful. Take a day off. Cook a nice meal. Call a friend. Wins fuel momentum. Step 7. When a card is paid off, do not close it. Keep it open with a zero balance. Closing cards hurts your credit utilization ratio and can drop your credit score. Just stop using it. Now, what about balance transfers? If you have good credit, you can transfer high-interest debt to a 0% intro APR card. Many cards offer 12 to 21 months at 0%. You pay a 3 to 5% transfer fee up front, but then you're paying zero interest for over a year. Example, $5,000 on a card at 22%. Transfer to a 0% card for 18 months. Pay 3% fee, $150. Now you have 18 months to pay $5,150 with no new interest. Pay $280 monthly, it's gone in 18 months. Total cost, $5,150. If you left it at 22% and paid $280 monthly, total cost, $6,200. Saved over $1,000 with the transfer. Catch: if you don't pay it off before the intro period ends, remaining balance gets hit with the regular APR, often 20+%. Balance transfers work if you're disciplined. Don't transfer debt and then rack up new debt on the old card. Another option, personal loan to consolidate. Some banks offer debt consolidation loans at 8 to 12%. You take one loan, pay off all credit cards. Now you have one monthly payment at lower interest. This simplifies payments and saves on interest. But if you pay off cards with a loan and then use the cards again, you've just added debt on top of debt. Only consolidate if you're committed to not using cards. Common mistakes. 1. Paying only minimums. You will never get out. 2. Not addressing the root cause. If you got into debt from overspending, pay off the debt but also fix your budget. 3. Closing cards after paying them off. Hurts your credit. Keep them open. Zero balance. 4. Balance transferring without a payoff plan. 0% is only helpful if you aggressively pay down the balance. 5. Using cards while paying them off. Stop swiping. Your action plan. 1. List all credit card debt with balances, rates, minimums. 2. Choose Snowball or Avalanche. 3. Find an extra $100 to $500 monthly by cutting expenses or earning more. 4. Automate minimum payments. Manually add extra to target card. 5. Stop using cards completely. 6. Track progress weekly. 7. Consider balance transfer if you have good credit and a solid payoff plan. 8. When cards are paid off, keep them open but unused. 9. Fix the spending habits that cause the debt. Budget, track expenses, build an emergency fund. Debt payoff isn't complicated. It's hard because it requires discipline and consistency. But it's simple. List debts. Pick smallest or highest rate. Throw extra money at it. Repeat. Most people know what to do. They just don't do it. The difference is execution. Execute today. Drop a comment. Snowball or Avalanche? Which are you using? Hit like, subscribe. See you next time.